It's what? Say that? It's the third in a series?
Third in a series.
Uh-huh.
And I call them star maps. And what they're about is they're maps that guide souls after they die back to home, back home. And so it's as if our Creator gods buried these maps in the earth. So the first thing I do is I bury the paper and leave it so that it turns, it's had the imprint and the energy of the earth's crust. Then I unearth it and I start looking at it and gluing on top of it. If you look at the back, you can see it's all been pulled apart and put back together. And it's very thick, and I usually have more. I just haven't had a chance to get more up here. I can't reach. So there are two others, and they are about our journey back home after we die. And by tapping into the information in the map, it's kind of like a cosmic GPS system. So we're able to get home. We're able to get back to where we began. So that's really pretty much what these are about.
Tina, what about these, I see that you use these symbols here.
These symbols are...
What are those?
I've been doing these for about 30 years, these maps, on and off.
Oh, you have?
Uh-huh. I have a ton up above. And I've sold a lot of these. And that symbol is writing I made up. It's just my writing. It just comes to me. I don't have any clue what it's about or where it comes from.
Reminds me a tiny bit of caveman drawings a little bit.
Really?
Like the symbols.
That's nice. Well, the symbols.
The symbols, you know, the symbology and things. Mainly in the upper right.
Well, there's a lot of alchemy involved in the symbols as well.
Tina, will you talk about this other piece as well, the with the bird and the...
Oh, sure. This is about, well, it's about the same, it's about death and rebirth. And it's the coming and going of, between the material and the ethereal realms. So the skeletal forms and the writing over here is another guide. Are part of when we die. This is what we have. We lose our fleshy body. We lose our soul starts to soar. The birds are ravens. Ravens are birds that are spiritual. They guide the soul to the next place. So the ravens are symbols of that, and they also are symbols between heaven and earth because they fly. They're on the ground, but they fly to heaven as well. The paper also goes through the same process of death and rebirth. I bury the paper for a certain amount of time and dig it up so that the paper also has the same. It has a grave and then it's brought back up.
Tina, your work is so powerful and so fantastic. Thank you.
Do you want